No, his bike would be out. Or the garage door would be open.
Well, the front door is open.
Yeah, his wife is here, so.
Can we go on the trail from here?
Yeah, we can just go, because he's staying here. I mean, he's not going with us.
I want a picture.
Well,
Picture for Ron.
you're on camera right now.
Ronnie, I'm trying to get you a picture.
I can cut this out of the video.
Ronnie, this is Peter. I was willing to go all the way to New Paltz for a 32-mile ride, and I'm the one that had the heart attack. And these people were, wah, wah. They couldn't do it. They were too tired. So, who's in better shape?
Oh, we got to cut you off. That's the limit on YouTube.
Was I on really?
Yeah. I'll cut that out and send it to him. Hi, Ron. Oh, that's his dog, Honey.
Hey, Honey.
All right, we'll go right down here. And,
Do you think we should wait for him?
well, it's up to you. If you, I don't care.
But he was ahead of
I
us,
think he's
right?
fine. He does this every day. So.
What if he just fell off his bike and broke his leg?
We would have seen him.
We'll read about it,
But wouldn't we have seen him?
unless he like flipped over the guardrail or something.
Thanks.
So that it'll be days before anybody finds him.
Get this straight. I assumed he was a friend of yours.
My only friend.
Oh, thanks, your only friend.
It was funny this morning, or it was last night, I think. He called in. He was telling me about a map, and he wanted to overlay one map on the other. One was an old one before the thruway, and figure out where we went under the thruway. Figure out where the train went, you know, because the train used to go there. And the train was there before the thruway, so what happened, you know? And it doesn't look like it went under there. That's a pretty new structure. We haven't yet, so he's talking about overlaying the maps and, you know, taking coordinates and everything. And I'm telling Amy, and she's going, you know, you and him are the only two people in the world that even care about that.
Chuck would.
Yeah, maybe we'll get him involved.
He would. He was asking a question about the train the other day. Well, how did the train, not the same place, but he was asking something about the train, where it went. It doesn't even occur to me to think about that.
Well, when you're on the rail trail, you see all these weird little things.
Yeah.
So you wonder, like,
I get really curious.
like on that trail that we were on, in the woods there's a stone structure that looks like, it's like 4 feet high walls, perfectly made, maybe 100 feet long, and one in the middle, and they're like these long bins or something. I don't know what would be in there.
I'm more curious about how the
I don't know.
I was more curious about how the rugs and stuff get in there.
People dump, there's rugs out here too. People,
Why rugs?
just people dump things. You should have seen all the stuff on that trail years ago. There was a trailer, you know, somebody dumped like an old construction trailer, and
Jay, I have a question for you. I'm really curious about.
Oh no. Here it comes.
No, you have one pant leg up and one down. Now,
Because this one gets caught in.
and the other one doesn't.
well, the chain is on the right side. That's why I put that rubber band on my shoe. Keep the laces out of the chain.
But you have pedal pushers, though.
I know they still, well, maybe because my pants are sliding down with all this exercise, I'm losing some tummy. I hope.
Oh well,
All right.
let's do it, because I'm sure he'll be here in a minute, but it's,
Did he go ahead of us?
there's a chance that he thinks we didn't come back. You know what I mean? Like, so he went,
Yeah, because we didn't see him.
and we didn't see him, so I don't know.
Cell phone with him?
Oh, he does, but
Do you have
it's,
a number?
yeah.
Well, why don't
Yeah.
we call just to be sure?
Well, he's all right.
You don't know that.
Oh, does he have a?
But what if he's waiting for us? That's the other concern.
Well, he'll wait for a while, and then he'll be
I
back.
don't think he'd still be waiting. I don't know what time it was when we
Yeah,
Do you know his number?
he wouldn't wait too long. I mean, he and I meet on the trail most of the time. We don't go together. Like, he lives here. I'm in Kingston, so he'll ride down, you know, and we'll go back and forth or something. And
Do you know his number?
oh,
I don't know it by heart.
it's gonna make me work.
I know. I just worry about people.
Rosendale School.
Yeah, Rosendale Elementary,
Elementary.
now closed.
Really?
Yeah, destined to be the police department. I know.
They don't need an elementary school in Rosendale?
You gotta wonder, right?
Where'd they go to New Paltz?
I don't know.
Rosendale, Kingston, or Newport?
594
594.
9852. They're closing all the elementary schools. Yeah.
All failed.
845? Do you have to dial 845?
No, it's I think it was.
Yeah, the West Hurley School, Xena School. This one.
It'd be hysterical, but he said his house.
What school district is?
I'm not. Must be Rondout.
Rondell?
Rondout Valley or something. Is that a school district?
Yeah, Rondell is a district.
Yeah. Oh, and Tilson, the elementary school. That's been closed for a while, but it's a shame you see all these old schools. I mean, not that they're any great structures or anything, you know, but not being used. And
Where are all the kids? I guess these little families aren't moving out there anymore.
yeah,
Hey,
And-
Bob, we're all at
and
your
kids
house.
have cell phones, so they really don't have to go to school anymore, you
You're
know.
okay. We are going to proceed back to Kingston on the biking trail. So it was nice to meet you, and hopefully we'll do this again soon. Okay? Bye.
You're such a good communicator, Peter. You really are. I was going to just go, so.
Well, I just didn't want him waiting around for us, you know?
Yeah.
Well, you know him. I mean, so you know.
Yeah. All right.
How did you know him?
Oh, God.
A lot of years?
Yeah, since like 1980.
Oh, like that?
He's a recording engineer, and I met him when I used to work as a recording engineer at Bearsville Studios in the early
Record my
80s.
singing? I want to make an album.
Would I record? Sure.
Can we sound good?
Sure. In key, you know, like. We'll make you sound like Miley Cyrus. That's a little tricky through here, but you can do it. This is, you know, it's the Marbletown section of the Ontario Western, which is an extension of the Hurley one in Hurley, you know, where it's paved. Yes, yes. If you kept going south, this would be. Practically speaking, in my estimation, we've ridden to Kerhonkson. But it does take a few diversions, and you know, it's not all like this. But there is a path of sorts, you know, unfinished kind of, all the way to Ellenville. So, yeah, they want to do that, yeah. And they all seem to be committed, it's just a matter of money. And like right now, this one is pretty clean and well kept down to 213 in High Falls. Yeah, right near the little bridge there in High Falls, the trestle. Comes out right around there. And then you can cross and you can still go a couple more miles, but eventually you get to a river, the Cribblebush Creek. and you could keep going, but it's a little. You have to ford the river and bushwhack through the other side. And we've done it, but it's not worth it. Last time we did it, we ended up collectively with 5 ticks. Good morning. Yeah, looks like it's just before noon. I won't be able to say good morning anymore. Yeah, about 10 of. This trail is awesome. I love this trail. We go on this almost every week, at least once a week. And in the winter we do it at night, which is really cool. Got some headlights, and there is a point where the snow, if there's a couple feet of snow, it gets kind of packed down, and you can't ride it anymore. Too bad. But then we go down on the paved part, which they plow, and also on the Ashokan Reservoir trail. That's great. And that, if you do it a couple times across the dam, you can get 15 miles, 18 miles. And really, what could be more beautiful than over by the reservoir? Yeah, this is Cottikill Road, and then the college is down here on right down there. Goes over there. It's okay. Thank you. We might as well wait for them. Thank you. The firehouse is over here. And this is the old train station that somebody lives in now. I don't remember. When we rode years ago, we didn't. This is like parallel to the other trail, but a few miles apart. Right now we're headed north towards Kingston, this way. But the college is over there and Lucas Avenue is right there. Good morning. Hi. Good morning. How you doing? You see somebody? Oh, usually there's owls around here. You always see barred owls in here. A couple of great blue herons. Coyote on this trail. No. Well, we're headed up towards Hurley. This is like the overall trail called the Ontario Western, because that's the railroad. I think this section they consider Marbletown. And this will come into Hurley and be that paved road, the paved trail along 209. This trail is great. Look at this.
I'm glad you guys encouraged my riding to
I know. Me too. I'm settling into this, okay. You know you have to make it back, so. Yeah. And we got another 6. Yeah. Good ride. It's a couple hours on a piece of leather.
When are you going to get Amy on?
Never. Never happened. I've tried everything.
Have you ever seen her ride a bike?
Well, when we've gone on vacation, I've made her ride, She doesn't enjoy it as a sport or an exercise. Like in Provincetown or Cape Cod or in Fire Island or whatever, you have to ride a bike. Because it's so easy. You go to dinner riding the bike, I like being in the water, but I don't like swimming. Hi. She doesn't even do spinning at the gym. Nah. She likes Zumba, yeah. I tried everything. I got her a bike. I got her biking shorts. I did just get her a heart rate monitor. She said she would wear that when she was doing Zumba. It's a chest strap transmitter. Well, it doesn't maintain constant. Like right now I know, anytime I look, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I have both too. And mine was beeping max heart rate a couple times today. I got it set at around like 167. I know, because it should be 154, 158 for me. Yeah. Yeah. But it depends on how you feel when you're doing it, right? Like if you could be... Yeah. They say don't do it?
Well, you don't want to get
Right, but then there's a corresponding way that you feel when that happens. But if you're feeling good and you're pumping away and you're breathing... Right. Well, that's the whole idea of it, I guess, is to pay attention.
Get up to 140.
Is that right? Right now I'm like 128. Yeah. Well, I'm taking something like that now too, amclodamine or heart, high blood pressure. That's for heart rate. Years ago, a cardiologist said, you might as well start taking this blood pressure medicine. You're going to need it someday. Yeah, quite colorful. Wow. That's pretty new. that paint job. Inside it's all white. Now here's the classic barred owl sanctuary. We've seen more owls in this mile or so. Maybe not in the daytime, huh? Not as much. And there's some sun. Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. Lucas Avenue's right over here. We're kind of between Lucas and 209. Oh yeah. Right past where we got on just now, there's a really steep hill. Goes down into a ravine. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's the challenge on this road, this route. We love that hill. Yeah, I love it. But it's taken a while to know how to do it. Know what gear to be in, all that. I've crashed on that hill as well, so yeah. I've crashed on a number of hills. My last great one was a couple years ago. Over at Jockey Hill. It's in West Hurley area, and I just went down this kind of steps of rocks and fell off the bike and cut my lip open and ended up in the emergency room with stitches. And that was a thrill. Yeah, that's all you need. Yeah. Yep. Oh God. That's all it takes. It's the damn ice. This is the bumpy side. You're right. It's true, right in this section, this side is bumpier. Oh, God. And that's just walking. Huh. Yeah. Longer than that, huh? Jeez. Yeah. You know, you can at least be aware, that's all. You know, you can't be afraid of doing things, but just conscious of the fact that something could happen. Like, if you know it's icy, you got to be careful. Yeah. Well, you know, just last Saturday I went riding down by Stewart Airport. There's a bunch of trails down there. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, a lot of trails like this, but more in the woods, single tracks, you know, like through the trees and stuff. So you can do whatever you want. A lot of paved roads, like 7,000 acres. So it's really, for anybody, you can do anything there. But I was on a trail in the woods, I'm having a great time, come around a corner, and all of a sudden there's that descent over rocks. And I stopped and I went, oh, I've been here before, I don't need to do that. Hello. I stopped and walked down. It was okay. It wasn't terrible, but I didn't want to take the chance of ending up in the emergency room again. So I might have, if I hadn't fallen that first time, I might have done it. Yeah, that helps with your confidence and everything, knowing that you can't be too stranded for too long. Sure. Oh, it's fantastic. This is such a good trail. And this part I love here. There's usually like blue herons, and there were beavers here for years. Oh yeah, that's cool. I saw two of them here on Wednesday night we came here. One at each end of this. They're so graceful and they're kind of reclusive, like when they see you coming, they just kind of drift off and try to go the other way. And I always stop to try to get a picture, and by the time I get the camera out, they're gone. Yeah, right. Well, the best picture I have is a friend of mine has that kind of camera, and when he's ridden with us, he always takes great pictures. Yeah. I love it when they take off and they just lumber into the air, and they're pretty amazing. Yeah, you're out here doing the same thing. Right. Just wet, I guess. There's another feature like this further to the left, but it's all dried up. It's the same kind of thing, and maybe it had water at one time in the woods there. This is cool. And from now, it's pretty much downhill. I always am hesitant to call it something because I don't know what to call it either. When I tell somebody, I usually say, oh, the wetlands. I don't know what it is. I don't want to call it a swamp because it sounds like I'm denigrating it because it's beautiful. There's all sorts of animals in it. So wetlands, I guess. Yeah. Hello. Hi. Oh, there's a heron right there on that big branch in the. Yeah, why not? He'll probably fly away. I'll just get my camera aimed at him. So pretty. He looks pretty peaceful. Looks like he's been relaxing with his neck, down low, and I'm surprised he hasn't flown away yet.
Yep.
Speak of the devil. Oh, there he goes.
Look at that wing.
Yeah, they are pterodactyl-like.
Yeah. I wonder if they're actually related.
Oh, he just took a dump too. I got it on film. Huh.
No, we would have never stood much of a chance with those animals at all. They said that those velociraptors could run like a robin.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you imagine a 6-foot
Carnivore.
running that can run
Like a bird, yeah.
Yeah, not much of a chance.
I know, that was a long time. Jane, I'm going to pull off on a trail on the right here. You don't have to come up here. It's just for fun. Just spices it up a little. That's right. There's a couple of those along the trail. I don't know why that's there. Somebody just started going up there. And it's easy to do, so. There's a couple that end up being near really muddy spots. So I guess people, just to avoid the mud, started going above. No, that was really muddy. I know, it seems to retain it over there for some reason. No, it's actually old farmland that the state, now owns. So it's kind of fields and hills, really nice old forests. And some of the roads they used to be the roads, in the area, but now they're closed to traffic. And then there's trails like this, smaller than this, that are like, jeep roads in the woods and logging roads. And then little trails into the woods that, more recently made. Hello. Yeah, it was really nice. It was a nice day. I couldn't get anybody to go with me. I know, because it's too long a ride. It's like 45 minutes to get there. Oh yeah? I know nothing about it. Uh-huh. I would imagine. I know nothing about it. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I just see it before. It's really cool.
I know.
It's very funny.
Oh yeah. I'll bet there's some beautiful homes down there. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Hey. Hi. Am I what? Yeah, I think he's laying down taking a nap. Pardon? In West Hurley, by the Hurley Ridge Market, in that area there. They're all nice little towns. Saugerties is growing, you know, and they're getting a little, the taxes are going up and up. And around here now they want to build that Williams Lake project that'll add like another 100 houses. Yeah, development. But, you know, supposedly tasteful in the woods. I think it's going to happen. A little hotel kind of thing. Yeah, houses, condos, and like a resort kind of hotel. Not anything too big. And it's all around the lakes, like Williams Lake, Fifth Lake. And that's where the rail trail is going to go through. And they've sketched out like renderings of the rail trail coming through a little plaza, you know, with like a coffee shop, and it'll be awesome actually. You know, if you're in Rosendale, you could come take a walk down this trail, go over the bridge, go have a cup of coffee. It would be nice. It may be a few years, but he said next life. I feel sorry for Lance. Yeah. Good morning. Well, since you asked, there's a couple things that's the main thing. I mean, he was definitely a scapegoat. You know, unfortunately, I never really liked him as a person, but he did nothing different than anybody else except his arrogance about it. But you know what's really ironic, and I have to bring this up every time I talk about it, is that for the last 10 years, every time someone won the jersey or won a prize in the Tour de France, as they get off the podium, they shake hands with two former riders who were banned from the Tour for drugs that are now on the commission. I mean, how ironic is that? The drugs have been going on since the 50s. It used to be amphetamines. And they only stopped, doing drug tests, started doing drug tests and stuff, when a guy just collapsed and died from overdose of amphetamines on the race. And that was back in the late 50s. It's one of those games if you can't do it with either physically or drugs, then it's not a game you should be in at this point. It's grueling. The sad part about it isn't so much the drugs. Like Lance always claims he's been tested 600 times for drugs and passed every one of them, which seems to be true. The part that nobody ever realized or ever, looked into was that the testing was rigged. So that they had results, but they were falsified. Oh God, I guess he did all sorts of shit. Oh man. And blood transfusions. So you get fresh oxygenated blood and weird. Must make you feel great though. Like these, steroid drugs that, yeah, it's true. That was part of his routine, I think. Get new blood. I have diabetes, so I take insulin, and luckily it's like controllable. But at one point, in talking to my doctor about it, and they're trying always to get your blood sugar level down, he's saying, well, we can just increase the insulin dose, and you could have a couple cookies, And I'm going, that somehow that sounds like, drug use, Just do whatever you want and take care of it in the mix, Uh-huh. Yeah, well, there's something to that. No, that's what I'm saying too. Do your best. I still enjoy my chocolate chip cookie. Really? Not even like 85%? Oh man. Really? Well, I guess you just get into a mindset of food's not that important. Something contrary to everything we ever thought in our lives. Yeah, I've been told lately to stop eating eggplant and tomatoes and a couple other things. Hi again. That's something to do with nerve damage. I don't know. I'm at the point of, I've limited myself quite a bit, but I still want to eat a little. I love tomatoes and eggplant. I figure I made it this far. What the heck? If I go out screaming on eggplants, what the heck? That's fine. Oh, absolutely. A nice tomato and mozzarella salad. What could be better? I think they went straight down to the women's center or women's studio. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fine. 19 miles will be fine, or 18. Wow. Yeah, remodel, huh?
No, people on the trail going.
Oh, really? Did you go down there? Huh. Should we look? It's not supposed to be officially, but Tom said he saw people on it. Well, we could go down that way. Let's go down that way, see what's there. What the heck? Yeah, it would be this path, I assume. It's been ready, you know, and evidently it's all been about legality and liability. And no, I don't think so. One of the directors told me that from the bridge to the Binnewater parking lot, they were going to pave it because they wanted to make it accessible to like wheelchairs, and that'd be nice. Poughkeepsie or this bridge? The walkway? Absolutely, and it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. They just finished a section they planted grass, they put in all drainage and benches and trees, but it's paved the whole way. You can go to Hopewell Junction, which is a good, after the bridge, it's probably a good 15 miles or so. That will be it, I think. Oh, there's a sign up ahead. Go ahead. Let's see what it says. Oh, it says closed? Yeah, okay. So hopefully Thursday that'll be open. Yeah, it'd be nice. I believe them to be ovens for baking bricks, and they're all over the place. Those ovens. They're down in that parking lot too, the Binnewater. It'll go through the property there, Williams Lake, will come out on the road where we got on the road up there.
They missed the road.
Yeah, we'll miss the road, exactly. Really? Definitely old school. We're going to turn at the stop sign, turn right, and go across the road, straight across. There may be a few little hills, 10 or 12. That's why I like the rail trails. It's no hills, generally speaking. Says Bloomington. I think it's around here. I don't know what it is really, if it's a village or, yeah. I have seen a couple signs that say Bloomington. Ah, there he is. He's right behind us. Are they? Nice. You know, it is weird, isn't it? Maybe. Or in the old days, maybe they wanted to band together, you know, like circling the wagons or something. Very cute. I love the foundation on this one. Nice stonework. It's back when it was practical stonework, you know, it wasn't meant to be decorative necessarily, but ends up being so attractive. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to do what Tom always does. He always says, oh, this is the last hill. I think he probably headed home. Yes. We're gonna go left here. Yeah, sometimes it is. Sometimes they're too steep. See that mailbox, the black mailbox? That's Tom's house, so we'll turn in there. Huh. He's not here. This is Tom's house, but I thought he'd be here already.
Did he go leave?
That's what I was thinking. Lunchtime. His wife is probably here. I thought he'd be here. I don't know where he would have went back at that intersection. Huh. I'm coming. Probably. Yeah, that's her car. I'm surprised he's not here. Because he rode from here to Kingston and back. So he did his 19 already. Yeah, that's a main road for sure. Well, I don't see him. No, he was just coming back here. No, his bike would be out. Or the garage door would be open.
Well, the front door's open.
Yeah, his wife is here, so.
Can we go on the trail from here?
Yeah, we can just go, because he's staying here. I mean, he's not going with us.
I want a picture.
Well,
Picture for Ron.
you're on camera right
Ronnie,
now.
I'm trying to get you a picture.
I can cut this out of the video.
Ronnie, this is Peter. I was willing to go all the way to New Paltz for a 32-mile ride, and I'm the one that had the heart attack, and these people were, wah, wah. They couldn't do it. They were too tired. So, who's in better shape?
Oh, we got to cut you off. That's the limit on YouTube.
Was I on really?
Yeah. I'll cut that out and send it to him. Hi, Ron. Oh, that's his dog, Honey.
Hey, honey.
All right, we'll go right down here. And,
We should wait for him?
well, it's up to you. If you, I don't care.
But he was ahead of
I think
us,
he's
right?
fine. He does this every day. So.
What if he just fell off his bike and broke his leg?
We would have seen him.
We'll read about it,
But wouldn't we have seen him?
unless he like flipped over the guardrail or something.
Right.
So that it'll be days before anybody finds him.
Get this straight. I assumed he was a friend of yours.
My only friend.
Oh, thanks. Your only friend.
It was funny this morning, or it was last night, I think. He called in. He was telling me about a map, and he wanted to overlay one map on the other. One was an old one before the thruway, and figure out where we went under the thruway. Figure out where the train went, because the train used to go there, and the train was there before the thruway. So what happened, And it doesn't look like it went under there. That's a pretty new structure. We haven't yet. So he's talking about overlaying the maps and, taking coordinates and everything. And I'm telling Amy, and she's going, you and him are the only two people in the world that even care about that.
Chuck would.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get him involved.
He would. He was asking a question about the train the other day. Well, how did the train, not the same place, but he was asking something about the train, where it went. It doesn't even occur to me to think about that.
Well, when you're on the rail trail, you see all these weird little things.
Yeah.
So you wonder, like
I get really curious.
on that trail that we were on, in the woods there's a stone structure that looks like, it's like 4 feet high walls, perfectly made, maybe 100 feet long, and one in the middle, and they're like these long bins or something. I don't know what would be in there.
I'm more curious about how the
I don't know.
I was more curious about how the rugs and stuff get in there.
People dump, there's rugs out here too. People,
Why rugs?
just people dump things. You should have seen all the stuff on that trail years ago. There was a trailer, somebody dumped like an old construction trailer, and
Jane, I have a question for you. I'm really curious about.
Oh no. Here it comes.
No, you have one pant leg up and one down. Now,
Because this one gets caught in.
and the other one doesn't.
well, the chain is on the right
Oh, I
side.
see.
That's why I put that rubber band on my shoe. Keep the laces out of the chain.
But you have pedal pushers, though. They
I
will-
know they still do, well, maybe because my pants are sliding down with all this exercise, I'm losing some tummy. I hope.
Oh well,
All right.
let's do it, because I'm sure he'll be here in a minute, but
Wait a minute. Did he go ahead of us?
there's a chance that he thinks we didn't come back. You know what I mean? Like, so he went,
Yeah, because we didn't see him.
and we didn't see him, so I don't know.
Cell phone with him?
Oh, he does, but
Do you
it's,
have a number?
yeah.
Well, why don't we
Yeah.
call just to be
Yeah.
sure?
Well, he's all right.
You don't know that.
How does he have it?
But what if he's waiting for us? That's the other concern.
Well, he'll wait for a while, and then he'll be
I
back.
don't think he'd still be waiting. I don't know what time it was when
Yeah,
he started.
Do you know his number?
he wouldn't wait too long. I mean, he and I meet on the trail most of the time. We don't go together. Like, he lives here. I'm in Kingston, so he'll ride down, and we'll go back and forth or something. And
Do you know his number?
oh,
I don't know it by heart.
it's gonna make me work.
I know. I just worry about people.
Rosendale. Rosendale School.
Yeah, Rosendale Elementary,
Elementary.
now closed.
Oh, it's closed?
Yeah. That's it.